The golden child. While the contributions from the parent or grandparent might end at age 20, with the right stewardship, the child, now an adult, can continue to build a nest egg. Even small monthly contributions have a dramatic effect on the cash value by retirement age. Using our Golden Child program, the cash value increases when your child continues contributions from age 20. Even small amounts can see huge gains of 50 to 75% of the total value. In this example, after the parents or grandparents contribute $200 up to age 20, the child continues with $100 a month. By age 65, they've added on an extra $180,000, and at age 75, an extra $296,000. If the parents or grandparents had made $400 contributions and the child continued at $200, the cash value increases from about $1 million to almost $1.4 million at age 65. At age 75, that increases from $1.6 million to almost $2.2 million. Using the capabilities of the Golden Child program, your child learns financial stewardship by putting it into practice. At the same time, continuing contributions multiplies the compounding effects of the cash value. Your children will be excited to save and grow capital and take responsibility for their own finances, which will help them to make financially responsible decisions for a lifetime. Let's answer the biggest question we get from clients, and that is, why would I invest $100 or $200 a month, the price of a Tim Hortons or a Starbucks a day, into Child Millionaire when I could invest it into a dollar cost average, TFSA, RRSP, or self-directed investment and not pay for the net cost of pure insurance? One reason is the tax advantages. Our program recaptures most, if not all, volume of tax and interest in one's life. Dividends, loans, and withdrawals are tax-free. Your cash value and the death benefit increase over the policy's lifetime. The death benefit can be passed totally tax-free by naming a beneficiary. Another great benefit is leveraging. You may borrow anything you'd like with no explanations and no filling out paperwork. The loaned money may be used to invest in a TFSA, family, home, business, or other purpose, and may even be used for multiple purposes at once. Even when you take a policy loan, the money remains in your dividend account, growing at compounded rates because the loan is against the cash value of the account. Another answer to this question is the legacy benefits. How do you want to be remembered when you're gone? $200 a month for 20 years leaves a death benefit of $1 million by age 75. Generations of wealth and financial stewardship is your legacy. And finally, the concept of standard deviation. In the last 25 years, the stock market has fluctuated on average by 16.7%. The funds we work with have deviated less than 1.2%. Imagine you wanted to retire in 2008. You would have lost 33% of your wealth. Child Millionaire gives you peace of mind. Another great question is, why would I want to take out a whole life policy with my child as the insured, like you do with Child Millionaire? On a young child, a good whole life policy can be obtained for as little as $500 a year. For adults, the minimum annual premium tends to be higher, from $800 to $6,000 a year is a reasonable rule of thumb, and depending on age and health, life benefits. What this means is that you will have higher cash values and greater compounding effects with smaller deposits because the net cost of insurance is much lower using a child as the insured party. Plus, don't forget the incredible benefits for your child. One last question. What's an easy way for me to know whether a financial product is a good choice or not? Is it a sound financial product? Take our GLUE test. Guaranteed. What are your cash value guarantees? Liquid. Is your cash value readily available? Under your management. What are the penalties or conditions about what you can and cannot do with your own money? Equity you own. Do you have ownership or equity, such as dividends or guaranteed cash values? We hope that helps you to make sound financial decisions. When you understand, you'll know what to do. If you want to practice and pass down financial stewardship, learn the 5 wealth secrets as Craig Hill described. According to Craig Hill, the 5 wealth secrets of what he calls the 4% are: number 1, the wealthy segregate their money into different investments and financial vehicles. 2, the 4% focus on their calling or vision, so they pursue their passions. 3, they focus on resources that multiply. 4, they anticipate for the ups and downs of markets or cycles. And 5, they leave an inheritance for at least 2 generations. Child Millionaire allows your child and future generations to, like the 4%, diversify and segregate savings and financial products. It allows them to focus on their passions and calling because they have no financial worries holding them back. It is a resource that multiplies, and the wealthy focus on resources that multiply. Because Child Millionaire is not tied to the market, it anticipates for the cyclical nature of the stock market and the overall financial health of the world in general. Child Millionaire allows you to leave an inheritance for at least 2 generations. The more you put in, the earlier, the greater effects. You access a steady rate of return, market protection, liquidity, and tax benefits. What you get with Child Millionaire is freedom, opportunity, control, and security. The material discussed is for general illustration and informational purposes. It is not meant to be construed as tax, legal, or investment advice. The main source of information is taken from Becoming Your Own Banker by Nelson Nash. Please note that individual situations can vary, and therefore it is always best to consult your personal advisor for individual professional advice.